So we're going to refer to a thing called the d electron count of the metal, which just has to do with the group number from the periodic table minus the oxidation number of the metal is going to tell us the d electron count. So if you haven't learned how to do oxidation numbers yet, you need to know that for exam 3, and you need to know that for this unit. So let's look at a few examples of this. And we'll put up our friend, the periodic table. So let's look at the complex that we saw on the first page where we had, or in the beginning of today's lecture, where we had cobalts with 6 NH3 ligands in a coordination complex that had a charge of +3. So here we need to figure out the oxidation number of the cobalt. And for this particular group, the overall charge of that is 0. We have 3 hydrogens at +1, and we also have a nitrogen at -1. And so overall, that charge is 0. So we have 6 things of 0. And what does that leave for our cobalt charge? +3, because overall, it has to equal +3. So then our D count for our electrons is going to be the group number. And for cobalt, what's the group number? 9. So -3 is 6. So this cobalt in this complex is what's called a D6 system. All right, let's look at a couple other examples here. Let's look at nickel with carbon monoxide ligands, 4 of them. What would nickel be in this case? Someone said 0. That's right. So this is 0, and nickel is 0. The overall charge is 0. So our oxidation number here is 0. So our D count here, what's the group number for nickel? 10. 10 minus 0 is 10. So we have a D10 system. So I'm going to write another example down, and you're going to tell me the answer to this one as a clicker question. So we have cobalt, 2 waters, 3 waters. Oh, well, maybe if it's up. Do you have it up? I have 3 waters. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's actually a mistake. It should be 2. 2 waters, because it's going to be 6 things. This is not some kind of bizarro 7 complex. So here's the correct. Cobalt, 2 waters, 1 ammonia, and 3 chlorides with an overall charge of -1. Put that up a little bit so you can see it better. Oops. All right, let's just take 10 seconds since we're running out of time. So that's right, we should have a charge of +2 here. This is 0, 0, -3, overall -1. So we have a +2 state. We have 9 minus 2, which is 7, and it's a D7 system.